up? What's
What
good?
up,
What's
bruh?
good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Instant Replay. This is the season 7 finale. You know how it goes, y'all. Right after the Super Bowl, we go ahead and wrap that thing up. Give our thoughts on what happened in the big game last night, and kind of reflect a little bit on both of our teams' respective seasons as far as like what we might expect for next year or whatever. Real quick, just in case. Oh, by the way, apologies. Hey man, my my wife watched the damn feed from yesterday. She said it didn't even sound that bad. I'm like, it depends on how you listen to it, bro. Cause like I went back and listened. If you put the shit on certain speaker types, we out here Barry Whitish, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Joey, shouts out to Joey. Joey hit me up. He watched it about 2 hours after we did the show. And he was like, damn, dog, I'm sorry I wasn't there to tell y'all. I was like, man, nobody in the chat would tell us, bro.
Nobody said no, but like I said, you know what I mean. We didn't have if that was like your first time tuning in or something, you wouldn't
Yeah.
know probably.
No,
You know what I
no,
mean. So like we didn't have a lot of the it was an early show. We usually go Sundays at noon, but because of the Super Bowl, we went early.
Yeah.
So it was an early show. Junior was at the gym. Wife was out of town. You know what I'm saying? So none of the regulars were in the chat. So you know, it is what it is. I mean, at least it didn't come out like when we did dog tags. You know what I'm saying, for the first episode, and it was just chopped up, bro. Like you couldn't even. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember I had to because but good thing though. Remember that time I recorded the audio. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
I actually recorded the audio with the little, and I was able to put that on top, man. So, I wasn't. That's right. That thing was messed up.
Not that time we wasn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but hey, we'll get it together next time y'all see us in the same place doing a show. We'll make sure that shit popping, man. Our apologies, but I guess it just depends on how you listen to it. It might not even sound that bad, bro. You might be able to.
Nah, because I listened to it on the way home, bro. Because I had a smooth hour and a half drive back to the crib.
What up, Joey?
You know what I'm saying?
He said we sound like Rick Astley, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Rick Roll, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All good, bro. I know you would have hooked it up if he was there, man. It's all good.
Yeah, bro. So I listened to it on the way home, man. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just like I said, the bass was there, bro. You know what I mean?
The voices was crazy. So,
also crazy, bro.
Yeah, before we get into the game, I mean, I'll talk about this again toward the end of the show, but I do want to say if you missed the show yesterday, we did make an announcement. I'm gonna throw that thing up here right quick. Instant Replay Hoops. Next Sunday. We still ain't got a time yet. We'll let you know a time for sure, like early this week. But this Sunday, the series premiere of Instant Replay Hoops, man. We're gonna be talking about basketball. You know what I'm saying? That the All-Star game is Sunday, and with the All-Star game, that's a perfect time. Like we said yesterday, that's a perfect time to jump into the basketball season, man. Because odds again only wasn't too bad though. Could have just tell it was a bit low. Yeah, no, because he knows what we sound like, man. So he was like, but like, with the basketball thing, this is the perfect time to jump into the hoops. What up, Prince? Who is that? Prince? I don't know
Prince,
who that is.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, appreciate. Hey, you here for the season? Let me get these little graphics up real quick. Yeah, man, put the season for now.
Yeah, man. Excited for the hoops, bro. You know what I'm saying? Excited that you be expanding out the basketball.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like we talked about yesterday, second love of the game.
Yeah.
Been watching it. You a Hawks fan. I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the sport, bro, I mean, just like football, bro, we just love the game, bro. Love to see the game played in a great fashion. Everything from Olympic games to the college games.
Games,
bro.
Yeah, NBA game.
So which is actually good too, because I thought about it and I didn't realize until I got home and seen the commercial. We're getting into the USA versus the world because the Olympics going on and shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So, we'll have a lot to talk about, and obviously, man, I'm a Packers fan. My fault. Oh, hey, yeah, man, a Packers fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? From hey, bro, we keep it here real here. I mean, as far as if you're new here, as far as that goes, with between me and the homie here, we love the sport of football more than any individual team, dog. We love this, you know what I'm saying? Dog. So like we go respect, we give respect to all the players. We might say fuck them motherfuckers, we can't stand them, but you know what I'm saying? If you can get on that field and lace them things up and strap that helmet on, you get the respect from us that you deserve, bro. So
sport of gladiators, bro.
It is. Well, one last note, like I said, coming this Sunday. Expect some good things. I mean, it couldn't have started Haven't seen one of those in like 9 years. As far as like this is the perfect starting point, right? All-star break, you know what I'm saying? Right mid-season. We come in, there's a lot of teams that are pretty much already out of it, which kind of leaves them out of the conversation to a certain extent. But yeah, we cover the entire league, and of course, you'll see that I'm a Hawks fan. My man's right here is a Lakers fan for sure. And we gonna run it, man. We gonna run it again. I've been thinking we all be covering the time. Hey, man. There's always some Space Jam love.
You know what I'm saying? There's always some, you know what I'm saying? Always love for the jam, bro.
Yeah, always love for the Space Jam, dog. I mean, come on, bro.
Oh, shit, bro.
Oh, snap. Let's see what else I got right there. All right, let me get this thing up here. All right, y'all. Hey, man. We just going to go ahead and jump right in. Of course, last night, if you were a football fan like us, last night was the king of nights for our sport, for football, man. For football, it's
creme, bro.
The creme de la creme, man. And put this one right here. All right, yeah. And so, like, when you're looking at the game, obviously we saw what happened. Seattle's defense took over the game. They, you know what I'm saying, they won it. The New England wasn't able to hardly do anything with it. So congratulations, first off, to the Seattle Seahawks for
man.
They took over, man. They did what they needed to do. Obviously, a lot of people picked them. I had my reasons that we said yesterday why I picked the Patriots to sort of win this game. And we both picked the Patriots, of course. I mean, when it comes to Seattle, not because Seattle was some slouches. Now we knew they got a squad on them, just because of
personal discrepancies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Personal things when it comes to the Seahawks, not to the team, and plus because a lot of times when I see a team be such a huge favorite in a game like that, I tend to go for the underdog in some cases. You know what I'm saying? And the Patriots were underdogs the first time they won the Super Bowl. So, but yeah, man. Look, dog, we can start with the most glaring thing that popped off in this game, right? The Seahawks defense, which is what they call the dark side defense, they didn't give New England's offense room to fucking breathe in this bitch, dog. Like literally from snap one, they was in their ass, and we didn't really see New England move the ball at all. They get a first down here or there, but they didn't really move the ball at all except for the 2 scoring drives they had. You know what I'm talking about?
At the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
We had, what was it, first half? I think it was first half, they had 3-4 sacks already. You know
yeah. They did 9-0 at the half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which was still, at 9-0 is reachable. You know what I mean? Like they still had a chance, but then you come out right out the half, 3 and out. Another sack.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
3 and out.
They dominated, bro. Dominated all game. Like they've done all season. You know what I mean?
Yes, pretty much.
Motherfuckers been dominant all season.
I think
they came out there, punched them in the mouth, bro.
Yeah, I think they only really had trouble this whole season with 9. That's it, with number 9.
Yeah.
That's the only time. Yeah. I think the 49ers gave us the first time they played too.
And speaking of which, man, Puka Nacua, like your tweet coming back to bite you in the ass now. You know what I mean? When he put that Sam Darnold tweet and laughing, you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah. Not a good look, dog.
Yeah.
But like Seahawks smash, bro. Seahawks smash. They came out there. Defense was legit, like it's been all season. I don't think Drake May was mentally prepared for it. As you know what I mean. And I didn't expect them to be mentally prepared for it.
No.
It's your second year. You're already in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they punched you in the mouth, dog, and you didn't know how to respond to it.
Yeah,
and that's fine. You know what I mean? Well, this will determine how his career pans out.
Mm-hmm.
You're either gonna learn from this and be an elite quarterback and move on, or you're gonna let it haunt your career for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and Joey, that's what it reminds you of. It does. The Legion of Boom 2.0. They call it. I like the fact that they decided to get themselves the dark side, which is I'm a Star Wars guy. You know what I mean? I feel the dark side, and I like when defenses get themselves something. Even though I can't stand the damn Seahawks, them motherfuckers played last night, bro. Defense, everybody was on point. I think the key for them though, bro, special team. They didn't miss a field goal. Number one. and we'll get to New England's defense because I thought, remember I said it during half. I said New England's defense is playing some nice ball, dog.
Yeah.
They play, but we'll get to that. Seahawks special teams, dog. Let me tell you something. First of all, you make your kicks when you get the opportunity for kick. That's all. New England's defense was giving you kicks. You made all of them. But then, bruh, when it came time to punt, they was pinning them cats inside the 10, the 5.
On the 2, the 3, the 5. Come on, bruh. I thought Buddy had, and I went back and I looked at the replay. The ref full of shit, dog. I don't know if he was hating or he just couldn't believe Buddy was that nice because that one right before half, they pinned Buddy at the 1, bruh. And he came up to about like the 3 or 4. And I was like, nah, Chief. I was like, I seen it, bro. I watched that replay. I rewound that shit like 3-4 times, bro. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, that was smooth on the 1, bro. That was smooth on the 1.
Yeah, we seen what you did right there. We seen what you did.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at, man. I said it, bruh. I sat down to watch that game, and I was like, damn, my analysis was spot on, bruh. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Like, so I said, hey, for them to win, Kenneth Walker was gonna have a big game. JSN was gonna be taken out of this game. Kenneth Walker, and he was. JSN First half, 6 targets, 4 yards. Okay? You know what I mean? Kenneth Walker, though, beasted. And that's what led to that offense, being as explosive as it was able to do and do whatever the fuck they wanted, was the fact that Kenneth Walker got off, right?
Yeah.
I said that, you know what I mean? If Patriots want any chance, they got to take away the main threat, which was JSN, which they did, and Stephon Diggs had to have a big game. If he didn't, we'll see what happens. And he did it. As a matter of fact, he got punched in the mouth, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, the rest is history, man. And shouts out to Nike for stepping their game up with the ads, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You seen it? The Marshawn Lynch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The bittersweet. So, hey, man, I noticed it after the World Series this last time. When they did the Dodgers shit, you know what I'm saying? But the bittersweet ad. If y'all haven't seen it, man, go watch the new Nike ad that the Seahawks have for right after they won the Super Bowl. It's Marshawn Lynch drinking a little cup of Joe, and he's talking about how bittersweet it is, and you know what I'm saying, you got to get down to the bottom of the mud, you know what I'm saying, of the mug where all the mud and the grit is at, you know what I mean? And he's just like laughing in the end, bro. Like this shit dope, bro.
Yeah. My man said he a Bills fan. Okay, all right, a Bills fan and shit. Let's see. You said he Stephon Diggs. Yeah, man. Well, yes. If you missed our show yesterday, that was one of these. That's the point you made. Stephon Diggs gonna have that monster game for them to be successful. He did not. And look, man. I'm looking at a couple of the things right here. Obviously, Kenneth Walker III, shouts out, MVP of the Super Bowl, right? I think as the game got closer, fourth quarter, I was like, I don't know who the MVP is because you can't give it to the whole Seattle defense, which would have been nice if they had him. That would have been a nice gesture. Whole defense is the MVP because their defense, they won that game, bro. It just as good as New England's defense was playing. That's because if New England's offense could just give them just a little bit more help, you might have seen a different outcome. But Kenneth Walker, 27 carries, 135 yards. Obviously, he had the one touchdown that got called back, or else he would have had like 180 yards, bro. He broke that shit loose. He was
gone, bro.
But he shouldn't have traded. He shouldn't have traded. But the Broncos game was on our left side with all those guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel you. Oh, he a Bills fan. Okay. Yeah. Hey, if you had seen that episode, me and him we disagreed on whether that was a catch or a pick. But all right, getting back, Cooper Kupp, 6 receptions, 61 yards. AJ Barner the only touchdown in the game as far as passing goes. He only had 4 receptions. Drake May, 27 for 43, man, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Again, the defense was in his ass the whole, bruh. He could not do nothing. And that brings me to another thing, right? Patriots offense, man, and and rightfully so, you called his ass out as we looked at the award winners from this season when Josh McDaniels' name was up there for assistant of the year. What the fuck? You gonna keep doing the same? You know what stupidness is? I can't remember what the analogy, but it's if you keep doing the same fucking shit except expecting a different result, they was fucking y'all up. Seattle's defense was having their way with y'all. Where were the adjustments, bruh? The adjustments we're accustomed to seeing from the Patriots. And like you said before we started, Belichick, if Vrabel, if you're gonna try to get into that echelon of coaching, right? Mm-hmm. You're a good coach, bruh. But when you get to that echelon, you're gonna have to when your coordinators ain't doing their job, you put the foot in their ass at halftime. Yeah. You don't fuck around and let them figure it out. Because you kept doing the same shit on offense you was doing in the first half. And what you thought? Seattle's defense was going to be tired? They couldn't have been tired. They was on the field for 3 plays at a time. 3 and outs. And then they was back on the bench, bruh. That's all they did. So they was going to be plenty enough energy for your ass in the second half. I'm talking about New England's offense looked exactly the same as it did in the first half and the second half. And I'm like, how the fuck? What happened?
That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, I got to see it firsthand when he came to the Raiders. You know what I mean? We get it. The Raiders at the time sucked too. However, but the play calling was just fucking horrible. And I've seen it game after game. There's no adjustments, no nothing. He gets into like a shell shock mode, right? Definitely. Where he just doesn't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the game yesterday, and it I don't want to say it, but this is what happened was their season and the strength of their season came back to bite them in the ass. Yeah. Okay. They did have the easier season comparing to most. They had one of the weaker schedules of the NFL. Okay. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, they were able to play some of these teams, get behind, and because their defense was a good defense, still able to win games. Mm-hmm. You couldn't, you know what I mean? And that allowed a motherfucker like that bum-ass Mike McDaniels to fucking get away with the bullshit he got away with because he was able to call bullshit-ass plays. He was able to fucking goddamn run a monotonous offense, you know what I mean, when games that got close because the defense was able to pull it out. The defense was able to put them in a position that all they do is had to run the ball and kick a field goal to win the game. Mike McDaniels is fucking garbage, bro. I've said it time and time again. He is fucking ass, dog. Get yourselves a real offensive coordinator. Get that fucking bum out of there.
No, you meant Josh, bro. You said Mike.
Not Mike McDaniel. I mean Josh McDaniel. Now, Mike's actually nice.
Yeah,
Mike is nice.
That's all.
Shouts out. No disrespect to Mike, bruh. Yeah, Even though he's with the Chargers, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Mike. But your game is still nice. Josh McDaniels. Get that bum fucking out of here. Yeah.
So we'll see. He'll probably still be there. I bet they'll keep him on the staff. He's been in New England for a long time. They'll give him another season to
Oh yeah, bro. He knows something on somebody.
Let's see. Hold up. I'm trying to find something real cool.
He probably knows the real number of visitations that, you know what I'm saying, Kraft made to them, you know what I'm saying, the parlors, bro. That's why he's still there. I just every time they showed him on the sideline, he just looked stupid, dog. Just standing there, just looking dumb with his play sheet. Like, just figure something out, bro. Like, figure it out. Draw something. You know what I'm saying? Draw some bullshit, and then whatever it comes out to, run that shit. You know what I mean? Just figure something out, dog.
Something other than what I mean. And look, man. I've seen it. I mean, obviously, the people that talked about the game after the game, whatever you were watching, I've seen it this morning. Everybody was like, bruh, I'm just a regular cat. And I'm like, is he going to change something up? Is he going to add some extra linemen to the line to protect the quarterback? Is he going to do any of that? No? Okay, then. But I guess he
like, last time I checked, Drake, it pissed me off so bad because I'm like, is he like I actually went there, bro. Like, I was like, is he intentionally calling this game bad? No, not Drake May, Josh McDaniels. I was like, is he, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, okay, we're not running Drake May at all. Mm-hmm. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have we had barely any RPO. We had no quarterback runs. We had none of that shit to just, you have to still utilize the fucking run. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even when it's not working, you still got to use like not using fucking Drake May's abilities at all. I was like, okay. And then another thing I said, if you think you're gonna go out here and just slang the rock from start to finish, you ain't gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking first 3, 4, 5 drives, fucking Drake May dropping back, trying to slang the rock. Yeah. Bro, what are you doing, dog? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where are the bubble screens? Where are the short passes? Where are the slants? Where are the misdirections? None of that shit. Just hey, drop back and throw it.
Yeah.
Nah, bruh. That's why you got 4 fucking sacks in the first half, dog.
Yeah.
That's why every single drive ended on a fucking sack in the first half.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, man. And so, again, not only that, again, with the special teams, I had to look for the stuff. 7 punts for the Seahawks, right? Right. Michael Dixon was their punter. 47.9 yards on 7. He averaged that. Bruh, let me tell you something. He had 3 punts inside the 10-yard line. He only had 2 punts returned for a total of 4 fucking yards, bruh. 4 yards of punt returns. I'm telling you, the combination of Seattle's defense playing fucking lights out last night and the special teams pinning their ass, bruh, if you get pinned inside the 5 and their defense is clapping your cheeks, you almost on safety material, bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You already know. So
especially when your fucking line's getting fucking destroyed, bro.
Destroyed.
You know what I mean?
What's the rookie's name, man?
And like we talked about it. We talked about it before the show. Yeah. Will Campbell. Shut your ass the fuck up.
Yeah. You got ate up.
You know what I'm saying? You sat there when you got drafted, crying with that bullshit. I would die. I am gonna die protecting my quarterback. And okay, you did it. Second of all, then you're a rookie. That was draft night. Nah, I'll give you the credit. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. Then you go come up here press conference week talking shit about how you can't be moved and you know what I'm saying? Your footwork is this. My guy, okay? They ran 2 fucking plays. 2. They ran 1, 2 plays before they realized, hey, this game's over. Stack the right side where Will Campbell's on. Every blitz, the corner blitzes, safety blitzes, linebacker blitzes, regular fucking, you know what I'm saying? Regular fucking stunts.
Which is what they did.
4-man rush. They ran a 3-man rush. They ran I watched a 3-man rush and they just double teamed your side and beat your ass all fucking game. Will Campbell, bruh, you need work, dog. And you know what I mean? I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe he had a bad game. Nope. Because like you said, right? You're like, oh, he been nice. Nope. Nope. I went back and watched. Pulled highlights. Fucking look at stats. Garbage. The line as a whole
is great.
Held well all year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Will Campbell was fucking ass.
Rookie mistakes, bro. So we'll see if that dude improves. Like I said, I've already seen where people are saying he might get moved to the interior of the offensive line and some strength training for that cat. But let me tell you something, man. They call it billboard material for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get out there and say shit like that, okay? You can talk about your game plan and how confident you are in that, what some things that you might try to do or whatever, but we're going to stick to doing what we did this. That's what you say before the Super Bowl, before a game anyway, because you don't want to put something out there, because I guarantee you Will Campbell talking about his footwork and all that, he can't be moved. The Seattle's defensive line saw that and said, okay, we going to let you know we going to move you. You understand? And so that's why you don't say that kind of shit. Yeah. So
it was 3 levels of football, but you know what I mean? We talk about it all the time. 3 levels of football: offense, defense, special teams. Mm-hmm. The defense led the way, which allows special teams to make, you know what I'm saying, good plays, which allowed the offense to execute. They didn't have to do much. They didn't, you know what I mean? Honestly, they didn't need JSN last night.
No,
because they had.
Was it concussion or was it?
Concussion protocol.
Okay, I remember his foot and shit.
You know what I mean? Look, the game was so unbalanced that nobody gave a fuck.
No.
You know what I mean? They were like, because usually your star player goes out and is, oh fuck.
Yeah.
We might the dynamic of this game might change. We might lose. It might, bro. Your star wide receiver went out on concussion protocol, and y'all were like, "We got it, bro."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like because they worked on short field the whole fucking game. Defense was dominating. Got a turnover here, a turnover there. Fucking special teams was pinning them down, and your run game couldn't be stopped, bro. I watched the Patriots just look crazy on defense trying to stop the run game. You know what I mean? Then they finally started bringing the safeties down to help stop it, which puts you on one-on-one now, and your wide receivers were just getting embarrassed. Aside for Christian Gonzalez, who honestly, bro, Christian Gonzalez probably should have been the MVP of the game.
Yeah, I said that.
Being fucking honest, you know what I mean? I wish we get away from the only the winning team can be the MVP, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker like Christian Gonzalez fucking deserved that shit, dog.
They did it one time. The Cowboys lost the Super Bowl in 1979, I think, and their safety won there, but their safety won the MVP because he was.
You know what I mean? Because if you go back and watch that game, or if you watch the game, you would know, man. Christian Gonzalez, that game probably should have been way more.
Bro,
that game probably should have been blown the fuck out.
By halftime,
compared to what it was,
yes.
But Christian Gonzalez single-handedly was out there fucking swatting plays, you know what I'm saying, barely missing interceptions, making great tackles. Hey man, that man left it all on the fucking field yesterday, dog.
So, and that brings us to, which I thought. Look, the Cats played decent.
I did.
If the defense for the Patriots played good enough to win that game. If their offense could give them any kind of help, but they couldn't give them shit because the Seahawks defense was so nice. So, like, Christian Gonzalez, you get no support from your offense at all. So they held them to threes. Remember, we was talking about, like, the threes were good for them. It was 9-0 at halftime. That's still a winnable fucking game, dog.
Yeah,
the offense could get nothing going, and you know how it is, man. The defense can only do so much. But, man, you get to the end of the game, the last quarter, and your offense can't help you at all. Your offense keep putting you back on the field every 3 plays.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're done.
What you want to do, bro?
They was in Seattle's backfield a couple of times. I was like, damn, y'all can't get him down not one time. Like, they sacked Sam Darnold once. They got to him once, but he just got away from that shit. And I'm like, damn. But again, you get to the fourth quarter, and you've been on the field every 3 plays. Every time you get a break, your offense comes back off the field in 3 plays. You back on the field. They ain't giving you no points to help you out, even though you're holding their offense to 3-point drives. At the end, you just going to lose, bro. And again, shouts out Christian Gonzalez. Yeah, I thought, remember at halftime, I said, that's dude, that second one he knocked down that he almost picked off, right there
before the half
was a touchdown, bro. That was a touchdown that he dove and got.
And that's what I'm saying, bro, because, like, even on that last drive alone, it's 6-0 going into that drive right before half. Bro, the offense gave him back the ball on their 40.
Yeah.
And the defense still only held him to a field goal to make it 9-0 because of that Christian Gonzalez play where he almost picked that bitch off.
Yeah.
Because if he picks that shit off, it's 6-0 going into the half.
Yeah. Yep. And, and probably, I can't remember how much time was left. I don't know.
187. What up, my boy?
What up? 187 was good, bro. 50 Cent is the best troll of all time. So, yeah, I saw that shit.
50's DoorDash commercials were fire, dog.
Yeah.
Them shits were funny as fuck, dog.
So, yeah, I thought Patriots defense, I thought they were nice, bro. You got to have some help, dog. You can't do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, halftime 9-0?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, with the squads. And like I said, Seattle knew they had a better team. And I think we said that yesterday. The Rams had a better team than the Patriots way back when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl, man.
Mm-hmm.
Discord's on. Yo, hey, hold on. Leo Brown. Hey, the Discord link should be down below this video if you watch it on YouTube, bro. Or is it? Oh, he watching on Twitch. He on the Twitch channel, man. Let me see if I can get
it's in the Discord, man. If you want it, it's in the comment section, bro. Or not the comment section, but in the info section on YouTube, bro.
All right. No, he watching it on Twitch though. You see right here his little symbol.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's on because it must always coming through your Twitch. Is it on your Twitch? You know,
it's coming through my Twitch. Yeah,
I'm talking about the link to the Discord. He talking about our Discord. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can give it to him.
All right. Or just throw it in the chat real quick, man, for anybody out there who ain't a part of it. We need to start back posting that thing. So yeah, so Patriots defense, all right, not enough. You gotta have it. And so yeah, Seattle's. And one last thing, I'll go off with this. With Seattle, Sam Darnold, bro. Shouts out to the cat.
Shouts out to Sam Darnold, bro.
You know, we all know the journey. Drafted by the Jets, same year as Allen, same year as Lamar Jackson, same year as a lot of these cats, and they he bounced around, left there, went to Carolina. You know what I'm saying, he was starting for a little bit, but then they decided to go another direction, drafted Bryce Young and things, right? Then he leaves there, goes to San Francisco, gets behind a look, man. I think Shanahan, much as I hate that fool, is he's a good quarterbacks coach, bro. Kyle Shanahan for the 49ers.
Yeah.
So, he's taking some cats like Brock Purdy and shit and turn them into some slingers of the old rock.
But you know what I'm saying, to elite.
And so he leaves San Francisco, signs with the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, they drafted J.J. McCarthy, but then J.J. McCarthy gets hurt in training camp, misses the whole season. So they say, we're just going to ride with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold takes him to 14 wins, 3 losses. Them cats, they make the playoffs. He has a real bad showing in the playoffs. Minnesota decides we're gonna stick with McCarthy. We'll let Darnold go. We don't want to give him no money. We don't want to sign the cat. We'll stick with JJ. So Seattle signs him. Seattle put all their chips on the Sam Darnold's table, slid him on over to his corner of the table and said, what you going to do for us, big cat? And he delivered. Played good football this season. There was times when I watched the fool play, I'm like, hey, you know what's crazy? The first team in NFL history, whole playoffs didn't have one turnover, bro. The Seattle Seahawks, not one turnover the whole playoffs.
That's impressive.
But listen, you know why it's even more impressive? They were number 2 this season, second most turnovers whole season. Second most turnovers in the league the whole season.
But in the playoffs at 0.
No, 0. Goose egg on the turnovers. Bruh, if you ain't made to win the Super Bowl, man, you know what I'm saying? What up, Droga? What's good, bruh?
Droga, what up, bro?
So yeah, they were second in the league in turnovers in the regular season. Playoff 0 turnovers. That's coaching. That's attention to detail.
That's what it is, man. It's coaching. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Mike McDonald, Kubiak, the entire staff, because look, man, that was one of the biggest reasons on top of this game as well that they took over, was because coaching put them in the right. Look at the team has excel players. That team is filled with fucking mad talent. Okay.
Yeah.
But it takes great coaching to put those players in position, such as, hey, they can't stop y'all on the right side, overload the right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They can't do that. You know, so coaching, bro. Coaching, it's there's a difference between having a coach who thinks he knows everything and expects everybody to just do shit, and a coach who's actually coaching and mentoring. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what, like, it seems like the culture is there. And let's be honest, it's not like it's something you can't say this is, it's been like, no, it hasn't. They have a new head coach. They have a new quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a new wide receiver. Okay. So it's not like it's been like that. No, that culture was created, and because it worked so well, you know what I'm saying? It clicked real fast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because McDonald got there last year, JSN. Like, Right. So, in second year with his plan in place, and not just coaching, but players who can execute the coaching. You know what I'm talking about? Players who can execute what is being coached and understand exactly what the coaches are asking for them for, and in order to put themselves in the best position to win the game.
And they're a fairly young team too, bro.
Yes. Now, I will say this.
Except for a few cats.
Yeah, it's a few older cats on there. Finishing up on Sam Darnold. So shouts out to Sam Darnold, because this is the best redemption story I've seen in football, literally. So we'll see what happens with them. Now, that leads us, what you were talking about, the team is young. That leads me back to I seen on TV already asking the question to each other. I'm like, bro, y'all motherfucker. Now, do I think the Seahawks can repeat next year? Of course I think they can. But what this season in the NFL has showed me, man, we don't know what the fuck gonna happen next season. Come on now, bro. I can't even fathom trying to pick who I think is going to be in the Super. Besides me thinking my team's going to make it because I'm a Packers fan, right?
I don't think any team right now is built to go back to back because the way the NFL is just how spontaneous it is.
Matter of fact, I'll put it like this. As we sit here and sort of people are starting to already look forward to next season's Super Bowl, I'm like, first of all, let me ask you a question, bro. When the season started, did you think in your wildest fucking dreams that the damn Seahawks and the Patriots were going to play in the Super Bowl this year? Ain't no damn way. The Seahawks
half of y'all motherfucking bandwagons thought the goddamn Eagles or the Chiefs were going to be back in the game. Yeah. So let's be honest.
But I'm saying you got the Patriots who won 4 games last year. There's no way they're gonna make the Super Bowl. They did it. The Seahawks, who already had a good team, they just got Sam Darnold. Man, ain't no damn way he about to take them. But here we are, right? Here we are. So I don't know what's gonna happen. It's uncrack. We'll be doing that. Speaking of, bro. Speaking of, man. Hey.
Oh yeah, we can't leave that out.
Nah. Hey, man. Halftime show was fire, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Dog. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, man. As me and you talk all the time. As far as like me, I'm an old school kid. I don't listen to new music. Not gonna say I'm not a Bad Bunny. I just don't listen to his music, bro. But I love all kinds of music. You know what I'm saying? You know that about me. You hear, if you listen to one of my playlists, all of the songs are 10 plus years old, and it's a variety of shit. It goes from hip hop to rock to damn. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, that's how my shit is at least a decade old. Aside from like that new J. Cole that just dropped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like the new T.I. that just dropped. Aside from that, bro, my shit's at least like a decade old. Yeah. But I said the shit, that conversation, bro, I can't, even now, I can't tell you or name you one Bad Bunny song. Can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't listen to the cat. I know who he is. I know his impact. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know the numbers he's pulling.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I probably heard his songs before, but I can't tell you what they were. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when they came on, I was like, oh yeah, I know that one. I heard that one. You know what I'm saying? But it was an event. It was it was fire, bro. It was fire. You know what I mean? He put on a spectacle, bro. You know what I'm saying? They had Lady Gaga out the joint, Ricky Martin out that joint, Jessica Alba, Cardi B, Pedro Pascal, you know what I mean? Made some cameos in the joint.
Yeah, man. It was dope.
They actually had, some legendary shit up in there, you know what I mean? So coming from LA, they actually had a spot where I grew up in Highland Park. If you go back, there's a little taco dude, you know what I'm saying, called Via's Tacos. Bro, that shit's been there since like the 60s, dog. Fucking family owned. They used to sell tacos right outside their front yard, bro. Spot's still there. You know what I mean? Legendary taco spot in Highland Park. Gave the family some love, you know what I mean? Little Puerto Rican lady, you know what I mean? She in New York, the one that gave him a shot and shit. She owns a real spot out there. It's like the last Caribbean culture club in New York. They've been trying to gentrify her and shut her down for like 40 years, bro. And she kept giving them the finger and holding it down. You know what I mean? So it was a lot, bro. And we seen it last year with Kendrick Lamar and Dr. Dre and Snoop and all that shit, bro. Or not last year. Was it last year or year before? Last year, right?
No, last year was Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Bro, like, if you haven't noticed it, they're expanding on the creativity. It's more than just a show of just, hey, perform a couple songs and be out. No, you have, first of all, not everybody gets to do the halftime show, okay? And you don't get paid to do the halftime show. And a lot of these artists, because of that, because you don't get paid and because it's only 15 minutes, they turn that shit down. So a lot of these people, we should have this person, we should have that person. Nah, a lot of those people, when they were hot, got asked and they turned the shit down because they couldn't get paid to do the shit. Okay. So there's that. On top of the shit, bruh, you got 15 minutes to be as creative as you please.
Yeah.
If you think inside the box and just want to go on stage, perform a couple songs and be out, that's on you. But cats like Kendrick, cats like Bad Bunny, they're telling stories, bruh. They putting their culture on the map, because a lot of these cultures are thrown to the side, or a lot of these histories are thrown to the side. So they're like, well, this is my opportunity to go on the biggest stage and let you know what's up. You know what I mean? And then you get, you throw icons, bro. Like, I didn't know that shit. Apparently Bad Bunny was like a super huge Lady Gaga fan, dog.
Yeah.
So you got Lady Gaga, she comes out, as an American artist, does a song, she sasses it up, does a little salsa, throws a little salsa to it. Bro, that's his icon. He's on stage with his icon, bro.
Yeah, then Ricky Martin was out there and
then
shit.
Ricky Martin come out there, he'd do his thing, you know what I mean? Like, you had Ricky Martin singing his song. I didn't know that either. That was Bad Bunny's song that Ricky Martin was singing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot to it, man. It told a great story. The couple in there, that was a real fucking wedding. They really got married.
They got married on the field.
That was a legal fucking marriage, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so there was a lot to it, dog. A lot of fire to it. Represented a lot of nations, a lot of people, a lot of love, and that's what it was, bro. I don't care if you understood the language, I don't care if you could dance or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you understood what was going on. You had to at least felt the love, bro. And if that bothered you, you got problems, dog. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Hey, look, man, it's plainly like this. The Super Bowl is literally the most massive sporting event worldwide, period. Right? It's bigger than the Olympics. It's bigger than everything, because this shit literally is 3 or 4 hours on one Sunday a year, and that's it. There's people pay millions of dollars for commercial spots, all of this shit. The Super Bowl is literally the most massive sporting event of all time, right? And if you look at the history of sporting event, the NFL has treated it as such. Michael Jackson, Prince, Aerosmith, all of these other artists that they've picked that are worldwide phenomenon type artists. Bad Bunny's the biggest artist in the world, dog. Biggest artist in the world, man. All right. So people trying to tell you that's what, they more power than haters love. Yeah, man. Hey, you right, man. And so Bad Bunny's like literally, and I don't even listen to him like that. The biggest artist in the world. Why wouldn't the NFL get the biggest artist in the world to do the halftime show? Because the world tunes into the Super Bowl, dog. I'm sorry to tell you, but it ain't just the United States that tune into the Super Bowl. It's world fucking wide. Trust me. I watched the Packers win the Super Bowl from Iraq one year, so I do know how worldwide the Super Bowl is. His Spotify stream just there, skyrocketed too. Of course they did, man. So look, man, halftime show.
I heard what you said, man.
Yeah.
And I gotta add one more thing. I know there was an alternate halftime show put on. Let me tell you something. Y'all could not like him. Y'all could not like his music. Like you said, he's the biggest performing artist in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even with y'all other halftime show, this was still the most viewed halftime show in history.
Of all time.
So, there you go.
Kendrick from last
so
year.
that tells you that, you know what I mean? You could still do your own shit, and he's still going to be relevant, bro.
Yeah. So, once again, shouts out. Bad Bunny put on a nice show. It's very cinematic. The camera angles was fire for me. I like the way that the camera
bro.
performance, so you kind of got immersed in that shit, even though you weren't in the stadium at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, dope ass halftime show, man. Dope show, man. Let's get to, so as we wind this season down, dog. Let me
Joey said a 2-pack of ass doesn't even describe the other show, bro.
Hell nah, 2-pack of ass, yeah, man. But as we sort of wind it, man, what you think about your team this year? Obviously, you've already given a lot of thoughts about your team this season, but as far as next season, not too much. I mean, we still got the draft show coming up and all of them things, but
as of now, your what do they call it? The super early predictions. You know,
way too early. Yeah, way too
early predictions and shit. I mean, Kubiak came out yesterday after the game and said, "Yes, I'm taking the job."
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm excited. He. I mean, I think he has a resume to change it. We still got a draft coming up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We see what the expectations that everybody says they're gonna make there. If things go the way that everybody's expecting it to go, we got Kubiak, we draft Fernando Mendoza. I think we're gonna be all right, man. I can't give too much expectation right now because coming off last season, I'm gonna say it like this, man. I know we ain't gonna get no worse.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's it. That's really all I could put it, man. I know we ain't gonna get no worse. So if we ain't gonna get no worse, it can only be better.
Yeah. So I feel you. As far as I go, man, look, pretty good season. I think I always look at, if at the end of the season, whether it's Georgia or it's the Packers aren't hoisting that thing, I got to look at the positives. I remember with Georgia's season, we lost 2 games. The only 2 teams that beat us this season, we also beat both those teams this season, right? Yeah. Ole Miss, we beat them first. It came back and bit us in the ass. But the real highlight for me, since Georgia wasn't a national champion, is I got to watch us beat the fuck out of Alabama in the SEC championship.
In the SEC championship,
I mean, clap they fucking cheeks. The score was 28-7. It wasn't that close, bro. Was not that close. Like, that dude shouldn't even have scored that touchdown. So
the clappage was real, bro. And I was happy to see it, man. You know what I mean? If that's the highlight, if that's the biggest highlight of our season this year, I would gladly take that one there, dog.
Yeah, I will. And of course, we made the playoff again, and then we got beat by fucking, I said, Ole Miss, who we beat earlier in the season, came back and got us. And I seen Gunnar Stockton almost die for the 2nd straight season. He should be dead, bro.
Yeah, bro, he should be dead, bro. He's taking like at least about 3 to the chest, dog. You should
a mere mortal man would have died on the field,
bro. Like he must have been fucking dipped in the river of Styx or something, bro. You know what I mean?
Man, the river of Styx, bro.
Oh shit, bro.
But as far as the Packers look, man, disappointing season. And again, when I was talking about like trying to predict next season, dog, it's like, dude, Michael Parsons got traded to my team 7 days before the season started. How does that fucking happen? And it doesn't, this never happens. So like that already told me this past season was gonna be crazy anyway, because who expected that shit? So the Packers, look, we had been the Detroit Lions had dominated the division for the past 3 or 4 seasons. We were able to beat them twice. We got our get back. They had beaten us the past like 4 out of 5 times, and we were able to come back in there and beat them both times this season. So that's the takeaway I have. I know Joey's probably still watching. If I had a goal for next season, is to get them 2 from the Bears. I mean, we got to get those back, bro. They clapped us up this season. The Bears worked our ass this year. So, but I mean, obviously the ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens. Right. And with that, I did want to pull this up here because it did come out. Obviously, the logo for Super Bowl 61 is out here now at SoFi Stadium. Back-to-back in California is what the Super Bowls is. Look. First comment up under there. Is this orange I see? Somebody talking about some bear down and shit because of the damn orange in the logo. I'm going to tell y'all something. The logo color thing didn't work this season, bro.
Nah, and it hasn't worked in many seasons, dude. Let's be honest, bro. It's
Yeah. I could see it some of the seasons. Like it kind of, the one thing that did throw me off, which we hadn't even talked about on this, was that picture the NFL put out before the season started of Drake May and fucking Sam Darnold standing real close to the stadium. You seen that one?
Yeah.
You remember every season the NFL drops like a promotional poster, and it usually has like all the quarterbacks basically.
And Drake May and Sam Darnold were the closest to the stadium.
They were the front 2, and now. I'll say that's fucking crazy, but still, we saw what happened. I can't go with that. But so, just in case anybody hadn't seen it yet, the official logo for Super Bowl 61, which next season, for the first time, the Super Bowl going to be on ESPN, bro.
I know.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen that before. So we'll see this year exactly how that's going to look. Probably going to, I guess since ESPN is doing it, they're going to have their home
Disney out here fucking shit up, dog.
Hey, man. you know it's gonna be Troy Aikman and Joe Buck doing the Super Bowl next year, bro. I'm good with them cats.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, dog. You know, I'll say it like this: if transferring the Super Bowl to ESPN is what it takes for me to watch one less fucking Chris Collinsworth game, bro, then so fucking be it, dog. So fucking be it. Hey, I'm okay with it, dog.
Hey, look, man, you know you're already used to it anyway because, I mean, Troy ain't there, but, you know how it is because your boy's been in the World Series. You go listen to Joe Buck in the World Series, dog.
I'm cool with Joe. You know what I'm saying? Joe be calling it. Joe remind me of, I'm mad I can't even think of his name right now. Fucking buddy that does basketball, man.
Oh, you talking about the dude that be talking about bang?
Bang! Yeah, bro. That's what Joe Buck remind me. That's the level, you know, Joe's on. It used to be Madden, but you know what I'm saying? Now that the great coach is no longer, you know what I mean? Somebody else had to take that mantle. So Joe doing his thing, bro. I like Joe. Yeah. And Troy's drunk half the time, so I don't fucking mind Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Troy got some knowledge too. I like to hear Troy.
That's why I like to hear Troy. People don't like Tony. I like Tony Romo, bro. You know what I'm saying? He go off the wire sometimes, but I like Tony Romo. I like Greg Olsen. I love hearing fucking Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throw Big Tom up in there.
I think I know Joe Buck had some. I think it was about 10 years ago. He had some rough spots in his life. I think he had a divorce and stuff, and he was better after that. Like he was better on the mic after all of that shit. So, shout out to Joe
Buck. Got cleared, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's pretty much this season, bro. Been a good season. I think we did. Like I said, I have to go back and count, but I think we had 50 plus episodes. Right now, hold up. Let me take a look real quick. Let me see where we at. See how close we got.
I know, man. we was up there, bro. With the seasons, dog.
Yeah, I think we got 97 subs, man. So hey. Y'all out there, bro. Y'all out there. If y'all watching, the show, y'all ain't sub to the channel, man. I think when the season started, we had like 80. So hey, man, 17 subs. Right? Yep, we had 97 right now. So that's 17 new subs this season. I'll take that, bro. All day long.
Take it, dog.
Yeah, man.
Take it, bro.
That's out to if you're watching right now and hadn't subbed, I invite you to go ahead and sub to the channel. Like I said, announcement was made yesterday's show. Obviously, let me get that thing up there. If you didn't know yet, we are going to be expanding starting next Sunday. The time has yet to be determined, but next Sunday, the season premiere of Instant Replay Hoops. Let me want to draft this for fantasy. 187 want to know. He's still worried about fantasy, man. Hey, man, hey, we can't be like Jonathan win that shit again. Jonathan can't be winning that shit again, bro. Jonathan can't be winning that shit again. All right. Anyway, but
you're going for the 3-peat, bro.
Nah, I mean, Jonathan, he will be going for the 3-peat. He can't be letting that shit happen. Now, hey, collusion will happen next season. We go. As soon as the playoffs start, you're gonna be like,
shit, as long as hey, man, and it's probably, and I'm gonna tell you, not probably, it's gonna be a week earlier, bro, because we ain't going through that bullshit we went through this last time, where everybody couldn't fucking goddamn.
Yeah. We will be.
There's an asterisk on this one, bro.
Yeah, because for those of y'all who weren't there for the season premiere of this show, we always draft on the season premiere, but this time there was too much traffic on the NFL.com website and it just crashed, so we couldn't draft. We got fucking. Teams got picked for folks. Some folks like 187, who I don't know what kind of wonderful internet he was sitting up under, but he was able to draft his whole squad and literally clapped us all this season.
I know what my biggest take is. I know what my biggest take from my team is before we go.
Oh, go ahead.
Biggest take, and this is not just from my team, but NFL wide, obviously, because gotta stand this great shout out to Geno Smith. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shouts out to why, you may ask. Let me tell you. Okay, because Geno, because you are so fucking ass. Okay, the Seahawks decided to get rid of you and won a fucking Super Bowl. Okay, and because to add the cherry on fucking top, because you're so fucking ass, we got rid of you and your coach. Got the #1 pick. Probably gonna get a generational quarterback and a bomb ass coach in return. So thank you, Geno, for being fucking ass, dog.
Here you go, man.
What an asshole! You know what I mean? That's my takeaway of the fucking year, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, man. And one last time before we round out the season, bro. Got to see it one last time, dog.
Activate sad mode, bro.
Hey, man, that's how I ended the season, dog. Hey, man, you ain't frozen, are you, man? Hey, did I freeze? I didn't freeze, did I? Hold up, dog. I might have froze, man.
Yeah, because no more football, bro.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, you still got, man. Is my shit choppy? What the hell wrong with it, man? You're a little bit choppy, or is it me that's choppy, man? See, I can't tell. You ain't moving right now, dog. You just froze up on my screen. V frozen. Okay, that's what Wizard said. All right, y'all. Let me see if he pops back on. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got no more takeaways. Great season of football. Like I said, some unexpected things happened. Hope for better luck next year, man, with my pack, bro, and everybody else. Everybody who watches the show, best of luck to your teams next season. Yeah, Joey, even your team, man. You're my homeboy. I can't not wish you luck, man. And anything. Vita still frozen. All right, I'm about to wrap it up, man. Vita said his piece. Let me get. He gone. Maybe he'll hop back in. Let's see. I doubt it. So anyway, y'all. Once again, if you were new to this channel and you just now hopped on this season, this is season 7. We're about to wrap season 7 up. Internet cut out, but love y'all, man. See y'all on Instant Replay Hoops. Hey, man. But yeah, man. Anybody who this season, like I said, when this season started, we had 80 subs. Now we got 97, 17 subs, dog. Can't ask for nothing more. Get 3 more, we get 100. But premiering this Sunday coming up, Instant Replay Hoops. We're going to keep the sports thing going. We're going to start talking about some basketball. And, of course, next September, we will be back with Instant Replay. Geno Smith fans got beat. Yeah, they probably did, man. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the offseason. And we'll see y'all next Sunday if y'all some basketball fans, man.